Next up is the Country Club collection.
Hi everyone, my name is Danielle and I'm the founder of the Country Club Collection. Think of the last time you were at a department store and saw all that clothing on the racks. Do you really think that they sell through all of that merchandise? Well, neither do Country Club Pro Shops, and that's where we come in. Our company specializes in liquidating excess inventory for Country Club Pro Shops. 3 years ago, back when I was a freshman, there was this Travis Matthew polo shirt that I really wanted. However, by the time I had saved enough money to purchase the shirt, it wasn't available for sale anymore because the season had already passed. I scoured the whole entire internet, and the only place I could find it was on an eBay listing. However, it wasn't any normal eBay listing, it was a bulk listing with 4 other shirts. I bought the listing and I took the shirt that I wanted, and I put the 4 others back online. What happened was, those 4 shirts sold for more than what I had bought the original listing for. That's when I realized there was money to be made. I continued to purchase these bulk listings and reselling product online. I soon eventually grew out of my freshman dorm room and had to send all my inventory to my mother's home in California. This is an actual photo of my mother's living room at that time, filled with boxes of our inventory. Sorry, Mom. This February, 2 Country Club general managers discovered our business and came to us asking for help to liquidate their product and to consult them on making their purchasing decisions for the upcoming season. This was the big epiphany moment for me because I realized we can go directly to the source and liquidate product from the country clubs. The country clubs are run very archaically. There is no system in place currently to collect sales data to help them make more efficient purchasing decisions. They also need to carry various sizes, ranging from extra smalls to double XLs to 40 to 44 size pants and shorts, just for those members who may need those sizes, but odds are they won't be able to sell through all that product. Pro shops also have very short holding periods due to the fact that they need to clear the shelf space to bring on the next seasonal gear. Our solution is very simple. We offer a one-stop, hassle-free offer to purchase all of their excess inventory for immediate cash. Our competitive advantages are that we have a longer holding period being an e-commerce business. We aren't dogged down by a limited shelf space like any brick and mortar store. This industry is also extremely relationship based. This gives us access to product that isn't available to any of our competitors. We had Country Club logo gear, just like this one, that is only made available to the pro shops of the Country Club as well as to us. We also have made relationships with manufacturers such as Travis Matthew, to get their sample one-made products, as well as their tour issue gear. For example, this product was made only for John Mallinger, who is one of their sponsored staff members. None of our competitors have the relationships to get that material. The golf industry is extremely large and is not going to go away. It's a $70 billion global market, and even if we take a small piece of that pie, it's going to equate to a very healthy company. Our target market is primarily going to be of younger males, 25 to 35 years of age, making $35,000 to $75,000 in median annual income. They're also going to be cost-conscious consumers who want to get the most bang out of their buck. Like I previously stated, it's also going to be a lot of consumers who want to get the extra smalls and extra larges that they can't find anywhere else. Our brands are going to be upper tier because we're working with country clubs. These brands include Nike, Vineyard Vines, Travis Matthew, Ralph Lauren, and Peter Millar. Winning the $5,000 in March provided us the ability to take all that product from my mother's living room in California here to San Antonio. We incorporated as an LLC and created a team where we built a system to maximize efficiency in product listings, product inventory management, as well as product listings. Product fulfillment. We also started working with clubs directly to liquidate their inventory. So back in March, I projected that we would hit $6,000 in monthly sales in 2017. However, I'm happy to announce today that this past month, in October, we hit over $6,000 in monthly sales. We also project to do over $9,000 in sales in December. If we're fortunate enough to win the $25,000 today, we're going to stick to our bread and butter. We know our strengths is that we turn our product that we liquidate for a 47% margin with an average of 31-day turnover rate. We're going to use most of the funds to purchase more inventory to accelerate that growth process. Where we see this company really growing long term is building the Whole Outs LLC brand. Along with the Country Club collection, we're going to move into consulting with these clubs and also offering wholesale purchasing with fashion wholesale. With these systems in place, we project to do over $1.2 million in the first year and over $2 million in the second. Our marketing and social media awareness is actually a really big success of ours as of late. We have 87 posts as of now with over 17,000 likes. And in the past 3 months, we've hit over 329,000 people. And this is all 100% organic. We haven't spent a single dime on any of it. Some of the couple of clients that we currently work with are Austin Golf Club, which is the #1 exclusive club in Texas, as well as Belfair Plantation Golf Club in South Carolina, and Golf Fitting Studios, which is a top 100 ranked club fitter in the country with locations in Virginia and California. Here's some of the clients that we already have current meetings set up in the next upcoming month. The biggest being Escalante Golf in Fort Worth, which owns and manages over 15 golf clubs, most notably Golf Club in Houston, which hosts the Shell Houston Open on the PGA Tour every year. Our current team consists of myself, a Trinity University junior, as well as 6 freshman Trinity interns, and recent alumni, as well as mentors alike. We have a multimedia team that is here in San Antonio, as well as in Boston and in Los Angeles. For example, the video that you saw earlier today was made by David Palayo in LA, and the Snapchat filter you might be using this evening is in Boston. Here's 4 of our mentors that have been our biggest supporters. They're in the tech industry, the marketing industry, as well as the golf club industry. Thank you.
Country Club collection. Questions from the judges?
We have one more quick video from those.
We don't have time for your video. Questions from the judges?
I'd like to ask you a question about your inventory management.
Yes.
So you have big plans to scale the business up to 1.2 million. So inventory costs is going to be a huge constraint, I would think.
It is. This is Jeffrey Oliver, by the way. He is my CFO and has been working full time with me.
Okay.
So
have you guys thought about, well, I guess, how are you going to solve that, either raising additional funds, et cetera? And have you talked to these country clubs at all about consignment selling for them?
The biggest thing is they don't want to do consignment. The biggest thing is we offer to save them time taking all their inventory and providing cash to put back in their business immediately. Also, regarding funds, we've proven the fact that we're going to be a viable business and that we have 6,000 in sales this month, and we have a 47% margin with 31-day average turnover rate. We've talked to Austin Golf Club and their general manager, Matt Klein, who's one of our biggest mentors. He got us a meeting with the vice president of Facebook, Mr. Blake Chandley, in Austin next month, as well as I have plans to talk with the CEO of Rakuten USA when I get to California in December. Our plans to gather funds is not going to be a problem. We've proved the viability of our business and the margins that we're making.
So, quick question, how much for the ping pong game? So you did 6,000 this month, but that is a 6x increase from last month. So is that an anomaly or is that the new norm, and why did that happen?
So what happened was 2 months ago I brought Jeff along on board to our team, and we were able to really expedite our product listing. That's what takes a lot of time, getting a system in place where we can take in our interns and take all the photos and put the product online as fast as possible. Before then, I was still managing and figuring out how to list a product, as well as where do we see our company growing. Once those systems were all put in place, we were able to put all the product online and get them listed, and they all sold. Now that we have the system in place, it's there and it's built, and we're ready to go. We're ready to bring on more inventory and more interns and start scaling the business.
Does the consumer care that the shirt is, or whatever the item is logoed with a club that is foreign to them?
That's a really good question. So we get asked that a lot. The reality is, our customers love having logos on some of their product. So a lot of these clubs that liquidate to us, like Austin Golf Club, like Austin Golf Club's logo is not even on the internet. It's extremely hard to find, and they're the most exclusive club. If we can get a shirt with their logo on it, they're want to buy it because they can't find it anywhere else. So we're also able to provide this product at a much cheaper cost because for the cost-conscious consumer, because this retails for $85, and we're able to provide it to our customers for less than $40 because we liquidated it at a less than $10 cost for this polo.
Can you tell us a little bit about your marketing plans just moving forward? It seems like it's been very organic, but I'm assuming you have a plan to get to 3 million in a couple of years.
So I wanted to show you the video. We have a much larger team along with Brady Little of Rattler Creative, which is a top 3 agency here in San Antonio, as well as we have data to go behind our marketing plans. We plan to go with social media as well as with emailing, as well as through ads through Facebook and other social media aspects. The biggest thing is emails and being able to have that customer data to know what they bought before so that we can target them again.
Elevator energy, and you found a niche, and I like how you went toward the model. I'm really interested in why are you specifically passionate about this business, and kind of how does it make the world a better place for you?
For me, I always wanted to be a professional golfer. I trained my whole life to be a professional golfer, and when I got to college, right before, I got hit by a drunk driver, and it made me quit golf. And during that time off where I was in the hospital and going through physical therapy, that's when I realized that I still gotta stick to what I really love and enjoy, and this is why I have such a passion for the industry. The owner of Travis Matthew actually is a family friend of ours. Through playing college golf, through playing junior golf with his son, that's where I really saw their company grow. They started in 2007 with barely any funds, and they grew completely organically. They didn't spend any money on marketing other than social media. They only sponsored athletes on tour who were minor league players who they believed would make it, and they sponsored them. And that's how they get their name out. Bubba Watson got sponsored by them when he was in the minor leagues, and then he got brought up and won the Masters wearing Travis Matthew clothes.
Do you guys have any competitors currently?
We do have 2 competitors, the largest being Rock Bottom Golf and Second Swing. So what separates us from them is the fact that they only liquidate from clubs when the clubs go to them and email them and ask them, what can you give me for this product? So the club will send them an Excel sheet or a document with all their material on it. Whereas we will go in, we're the ones asking if we can give them money for their product, as well as we're going in with DCG offering consulting to help them, knowing that what they liquidated and what sold for them, we can offer their better, efficient ordering for their next season's gear. So how we build that out, I wasn't able to go through that very clearly because of the time limit. So with Fashion Wholesale and DCG, what we plan to do and why we have such big projections is the fact that we're going to first go in with CCC and liquidate their product, making the clubs very happy because we're injecting money into their system for clothes that they wanted to get rid of. Then we're going to go to clubs with DCG and consult them on what to purchase. We're going to offer this consulting for free in exchange for a letter of intent from them to purchase only from us. So the club loses no money, but once we have 20 or more clubs with letter of intent, we can go to the manufacturers such as Nike, Under Armour, Peter Millar, whatever it may be, and we can go, hey, we have purchasing orders, we have purchasing power for over 20 clubs. Instead of this shirt that you're selling to the clubs for $50 wholesale, we want it for $30. And then we're going to provide that shirt to the club for $50. So the club is still getting the product at the same wholesale price they were previously. And they're getting free consulting on top of that, as well as we're going to offer the liquidation as well. But that's not a requirement, which gets rid of the conflict of interest of, oh, Danny, how come you're going to be consulting for me on what product's going to sell better, but then you're going to buy back from me and make more money on that? We're going to offer the liquidation, but it's not a requirement for them, getting rid of that conflict of interest.
Last question.
Well, then if there aren't any
Further questions, please join me in thanking the Country Club Collection. It's extraordinary the kind of progress these teams have made. They've been through a staged competition, so every spring we have an open call to all Trinity students and graduates and alumni within 1 year of graduation to come and participate as part of the Stumberg Prize. Those finalists, of which we have 4 presenting today, are competing for the grand prize.